Hey everybody, welcome to Ron's Wisdom Wednesday. It's kind of a blustery spring day here in Portland, Oregon. About 45 degrees outside and a little light rain, but that's what keeps us green, right? I thought I'd mention a couple of things. Each time I produce a Ron's Wisdom Wednesday video, I'll get a few email responses, and they generally lie either in one camp or another. And I think there's an example here, and I'll explain to you why I've oriented these videos the way that I have. The first one says, Ron, thanks very much for all you give us for free. I like that you make it really simple and easy to understand. I especially like the videos you make on Wednesday. They seem like good advice, but I'm wondering why you don't give us more tips on probate real estate like you used to. I'm ready to get started, so I'm eager to know everything. And that came from a fellow named Garth. A lady named Catherine emailed me after my video last week, which talked about belief, and it says, I believed I could, and I sent out 3 letters, and I've received 1 response already. Wow. We're still negotiating the price, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to reach an agreement. We have a relationship with the wife and husband who are selling, and we are now comfortable working with each other. I'll keep you posted. So here's kind of 2 sides of the spectrum. I looked up Garth. It turns out he ordered our product almost 3 years ago, and he's still looking for more nuts and bolts. Catherine, who sent the second email, ordered the product 4 months ago, and she's already got a deal in the works. What I discovered this past summer, before I started the Ron's Wisdom Wednesday, was that really people didn't need more nut and bolt information. They needed to know why they weren't moving forward. I was watching people getting the exact same information. One would mail me an email and say, gosh, we just completed our first transaction and we made $17,000 and we're happy as pie. And another person would email me and say, I don't know quite enough yet, Ron. What else can you tell me? So it obviously wasn't about the material. It was about the mind of the person receiving the material. So I've spent most of the last 7 or 8 months working on what I call the mind-body connection. And I really believe that's the most important thing you can develop if you're not moving your life forward and becoming more prosperous with the tools that you bought from me to establish your probate real estate career. This past weekend, the darling bride bought me a book, and I read it, and I thought I would mention a couple things out of it. What she got me was Wayne Dyer's Wishes Fulfilled. It's his latest book. Really right in my wheelhouse. I love this stuff. I happen to believe exactly as Dr. Dyer does. But I did write down one thing that hopefully can help you and maybe get you moving forward. He says in his book, if you wish to accomplish something significant, you must first expect that of yourself. You must first expect that of yourself. And the reason I mention that is oftentimes I get people saying, well, I'd like to try your system, or we'd like to try investing in real estate. Try is almost synonymous with failure in my estimation, because you've got to commit. I mean, really commit. I've read the sick quote that I have on my desk that stares me in the face all the time about commitment. And that doesn't mean you just put your big toe in the pool to test the water. You've got to really commit to what you want to do. So that's why the belief in yourself is so important. So Dyer's book, Wishes Fulfilled, several others here that I'm reading right now. The last one I'll mention, or the second one I'll mention, it's called Abundance. The future is better than you think. The future is better than you think. Quite contrary to whatever news you might see on television. This guy's got some really interesting ideas, and I would suggest you pick up a book. I mentioned earlier why I read so much. I've seen a lot of people as they grow older, their mind seems to get disoriented, and Sharon and I are both committed to keeping our minds as young as possible, and I think reading is one of those things that does that. So anyway, keep in mind your commitment and keep in mind your belief in yourself, and that will really, really help you move forward. Talk to you next week.